have in our mind what we think our future might look like, or what we might want, or out of relationships, or even things that, yeah, strong desires, and then God can just kind of blow your expectations away, you know what I mean, in every area. And we can look back even just over our last 7 years and say, just wow, 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 wow on all those things. But to bring, you know, our, you know, story together, and where Ricky and I joined together from everything that God had done in his life to everything God had done in my life, through so many different obstacles and just different life experiences. You know, me as a single mom and him as a single dad, with our own plan, you know, in mind. It was funny because there's a local restaurant place called Baker Street here in the city, that he was there one night, first time to ever be there. I was there, first time to ever be there, and it was actually
dance or drink.
Dancing, drinking, whatever. Neither one of us. It was probably the first time we were out past 9 p.m. as well. You know, both of our kids were in different areas, so my friends dragged me there, his friends did too, and then stumbled upon each other. And then, are you jumping in any of that?
Yeah, I'll jump in.
Well, I'm just saying, I just think it's funny because Ricky had this plan of how, you know, he was gonna.
Yeah, this all kind of coincided at the same time where I felt like God was saying, to be the father that I've called you to be, you know, you're kind of released to go out and now pursue what would eventually be Steph. But in my mind, and maybe because my wound is I'll do things my way, and unfortunately I kind of do that with God too, is, you know, God, I have a plan, and let me let you in on it as we go. Sometimes God just likes to kick me in the teeth, and that's exactly what he did. My plan was, you know, to go out and have a good time with my buddy who talked me into going to this place that I did not want to go. and I did have a good time, and I did meet Steph. And the quick story there, as if, you know, I was knowing that there was something about this woman that God had definitely planted a seed, not just in my mind, but in my heart, and I knew that there was a future there. So Ricky's plan started to immediately go into effect of, I've got this child at home, you know, I'm gonna do this the right way. Steph's not gonna meet Meg for another, let's say, 6 months. After that, we'll blend it in. This is what it'll look like. Ricky's plan, maybe for a year, and who knows, we'll be married here in 15 months, 18 months down the road. Quick version is 3 months later, we were married and in the same house. So that's
the quick version of a long story.
That's a very quick version.
That God had his hand on, completely blowing us out of our bubbles that we had tried to create for ourselves.
Right.
And blending a family.
And anybody that knows me knows that the only way that's going to happen is if I'm 100% confident that God's in control of that. Yeah. You know, and now as we look back at that, we were absolutely certain with each passing day that God put us together for a reason. You know, yeah. That was 2 kids. Now we're 5 and done, right, babe?
We're done.
We're done.
Yeah, we've added 3 more to the mix.